Hey there. Thanks for being with us. Robert Flores with you for this one. Welcome to Weekend Classic Baseball on MLB The Show. Before we begin, here's a look at the lineups. All set for a sweaty weekend encounter. Hey, let's not make it weird, all right? First pitch just ahead. Seth Hernandez on the mound to start. A pitcher who can overpower anyone. Big test, but a big opportunity for you. Take advantage. Bobby Witt Jr. poised and ready, and we're set for launch.
Shortstop number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Swings and lifts one to right. And it lands for a base hit. Tatis to first. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ohtani will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. He was late. On the ground right side. Great stop. Jose Ramirez comes to the plate. First run of the game is on the line here. Runner. Big spot. Runner's on the move. Puts it on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Manny Ramirez comes to the plate in this 9-inning game.
Ramirez.
Ground ball hit to Lindor. Fires over to Guerrero Jr. for the out. But a run does come in to score. Judge at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. In the air, out to left. Clark settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Buckeye. Yoshinobu Yamamoto gearing up to start the bottom of the first. Facing a lineup with a great overall rating. This is a good opportunity to showcase what you got. Let it rip out there. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first. Ramirez comes up following the leadoff base hit from Lindor. And it's foul. The pitch to Enriquito. Misses the zone for a ball. Strike 2. And maybe we see the fastball one more time. Ramirez camping under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. If he gets on base, he's going to drive you nuts. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Witt. And 2 away. Cal Raleigh ready to swing it with a runner on second. First pitch misses for a ball. In the air, headed to center. Griffin settling under it. Brings it in for the third out. They strand a runner in scoring position and come away with nothing. Back here in a one-run game, Dustin Pedroia gets us going in this frame. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Fly ball to right. Tatis bolting towards it, and it's off the wall, but foul. The 1-1. Scared of you. Another 2-2. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the second. Roy Campanella comes up for his first AB of the game. That's foul. And the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Throws one in the dirt. Thinking outside the box. And his first strikeout of the day. Here comes Hall of Famer Gil Hodges to the plate. He was a cleanup hitter and cornerstone player for the Dodgers teams that won 7 pennants and 2 World Series in the late 40s and 50s. Here's the pitch. Now he breaks his bat. Guerrero takes it himself to the bag, and that's out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads off with his team playing from behind. First pitch of the ball. Can't get it on the dive. Base hit. And the hits just keep coming. Clark at the plate following the leadoff knock from Vladdy Jr. Hit hard up the middle. Flips it underhand. There's one. Throw to first. Safe. Next up here in the second inning, Jose Bautista. That was a caffeinated beverage. Now safe at first. He gets back in. Swung on and belted. It's not coming back. Gone. A weekend classic homer. And they take the lead. Ozzie Albies digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. Fly ball left field. Snags it for the second out. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. A ball from Yamamoto. Fouled away. Crow Armstrong ready. Skips up some dust. Doesn't connect. He was late. Fouls it with 2 strikes. The Buckeyes surrendered their lead earlier in the inning. Chased that pitch like it was a runaway balloon. We've played. Connor Griffin is the leadoff hitter this inning.
Fielder Connor Griffin.
Swing and a miss. He was late. A little out front. He swings through it. Tried to hit 101, but it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now. Good take. That could have been bad. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and both missed. Swung on, and Bobby bashes one. Bangs off the wall. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Reached on an infield single his first time up. That's the fastball. Not uncommon for him to start an at-bat with that pitch. Unloads a fastball over the plate. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Underhand, tags the runner for 1. Over to first, but he beats it. Here's Jose Ramirez. There goes Ohtani trying to take second.
That's out.
Safe. And that's a stolen base. Buckeyes with a runner aboard. Runner at second with 2 down. Fouls it. The pitch. Swung on and lifted to right center. Crow Armstrong drifts under it. Makes the catch. Out number 3. Hernandez enjoys a clean inning. Francisco Lindor hits leadoff this frame. Has a single on the day. He's 1 for 1. Smoked to the ground up the middle. Oh, look at that stop. And he beats it.
No, he
scored
stayed.
that a hit. Great effort on both sides of the ball. Jose Ramirez in the box with a runner on first. Just a little trouble with this one behind the plate. Lindor gets a lead at first. Nobody out. Swung on, and this one is smacked. Don't bother chasing that one. Over the wall. It's a weekend classic homer. Not fooled by the fastball in the slightest. Hit on the ground to the left side. Ramirez sends it to first, and there's 1 down. Here's the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Late with the swing there. On the ground to second. Pedroia handles. 2 gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. ready to hit. 1 for 1, singled to left his first time up. That's in the dirt. This one is trouble. Guerrero headed for second. Not gonna get him. He's in there.
Up next for the
Max
Stars,
Clark steps up with a
left
chance to score the
fielder,
runner from second.
Clark.
And that goes foul. 0-1 fires. Misses the target. Swung on and lifted to left. Ramirez going back. He's got it, and that's out number 3. So they play 2 runs in the inning. Manny Ramirez leads off the top of the 4th. 0 for 1, grounded out in his first at bat. But that wasn't your fault. That was his fault, I'm sure. Fouls it off. Here's the 0-1. Ruled the ball, but I don't know about that one. Runs the count to 1-2. In the air to right. Tatis camps under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Aaron Judge. Bites it off. Judge waits. No balls and 2 strikes. Just an exploratory mission. One more time. 3 runs the difference right now. No appeal needed. Went around for the strikeout. Here's Pedroia. Quite the player. Named MVP in 2008. The only second baseman in Red Sox history to win the award. The wind, the kick, the pitch. That's the changeup. That pitch hasn't been a regular feature. Swings, it's a ground ball to third. Tosses across to first. That ends the frame. That does it for the top half of the fourth. And it's still a 3-run game. Jose Bautista ready to start this inning.
Designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Starts with the ball. On the ground to short. Witt collects it. On to first. That's out number 1 here in the inning, which brings up Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Up next for Canada, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Cutter misses the target. The 1-2. Goes with the fastball. A central part of his game today. Still alive at the plate. Canada lead it by 3. Albies connects and gives it a ride. On its way. That ball is gone. A weekend classic smash. And just like that, they have their 3rd home run of the game. Crow Armstrong up now following that home run from Ozzie Albies. Gotta keep him off the bags, or he's gonna turn this into a track meet on the bases. Crow Armstrong retired. Now we see Francisco Lindor. Ground ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So they get a run. Roy Campanella steps in the box to start the... Fights it away. The 0-1. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. Gil Hodges at the dish with a runner on first. 0 for 1. Grounded out to first in his last time at bat. Count is 0-1. Sent foul. Throws one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Campanella on at first. Nobody out. And he went. So that's strike 3. The batter now, Connor Griffin. Stays with the slider, but foul. Griffin fouled away. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch misses. Not happening.
Upstairs.
Still
Ball
waiting
3.
for a pitch in the zone. Liner is caught. What a play that was. Hernandez. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Jose Ramirez gets us going this inning. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Skips up some dust. Swings, ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. That's the first out of the inning, and now Fernando Tatis Jr. comes to the plate. Cutter doesn't catch the zone. Chop to third. Ramirez handles it. 2 gone here. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. Now you see it, now you don't. That's a strikeout, and the inning's over. Shohei Ohtani leads us off. A swing-free zone. Goes back to the sinker. Inside. The count is 2-1. Strike 2 with the fastball, and don't be shocked to see that pitch one more time here. Seeing the ball beautifully. Lindor over to first. In there safely.
He's good.
Ramirez at the dish, looking to build off Ohtani's leadoff hit. Foul ball. Shohei might run in this spot. Not this time. Won't go away. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. That one's on the house. Hangs in there. Hit hard to short. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first.
He's safe.
Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Manny Ramirez strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Crow Armstrong sprinting towards it, makes the grab, 2 down. The StatCast sensation, Aaron Judge, is at the plate. Not your pitch. Check swing, no appeal. Doesn't connect. He was late. Runner on the go. Swings, and Judge powers one. Still up there. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. That wraps up the top of the 6th. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads off the inning.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero. Junior.
That's in the dirt. In the air to center. Guerrero flies out. Max Clark bats here in the 6th.
Canada, left fielder, Max Clark.
First pitch is off the plate. Puts it on the ground to second. Pedroia handles, and 2 gone. So up next to the dish, Jose Bautista. And caught. Reaction play. Dustin Pedroia ready to go.
Now pitching.
A World
Angel
Baseball Classic
Serpa.
card takes the mound. Angel Serpa. Stays with it. Foul. 0-1. The pitch. That
Inside
was
0-1.
close. Read that pitch like a pro. The 1-2. Line drive. Clark racing over to make the catch. Roy Campanella up now to face a pitcher from the World Baseball Classic Series. Swing and a miss. He was late. A slicing foul ball. Buckeyes, 1 down, base is empty. Way to
No,
go.
that's down.
Not chasing that junk. Tried to hold up, but couldn't. That's strike 3. Here's the captain of this team, Gil Hodges. 0-1 to start. Goes back to the slider. Basura pitch. Swing and a ball lined left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Good news, I found soft pretzel. Bad news, most of the salt fell off. Blake Trinan pitching now, and they're going with a silver card. Albies up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Hit hard to second. Now 1 away. PCA up now. Went to Harvard Westlake High School. The same school as Jack Flaherty, Max Fried, and Lucas Giolito. Swung on and powers it. Good hang time. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Francisco Lindor comes to the plate now following the solo home run. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Up next,
Jose Ramirez is next to the plate. Francisco Lindor ready to be driven home. Foul ball. Ramirez gets a hold of one. Ramirez galloping towards it. And it drops foul into the corner. The Storm lead by 5 with time running out. Stays alive. Off the plate with the cutter. Out of the zone. Swings and drives it. Going back, but it's wasted energy. Oh my goodness. Ramirez again. Second homer of the game. Jose with a multi-homer game. Tatis at the dish following the latest home run from Jose Ramirez in his Diamond Dynasty career. Infield on their toes. Gotta get the ball to first quickly against this speed. Please and thank you. Tatis goes down looking.
Up next for
Cal
Canada,
Raleigh shuffles to the plate.
Cal Raleigh.
Gets a piece of the fastball. Canada have plated 3 so far this inning. Smash down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Checking the score. Let's not bother. Keeps it going. The 0-2. What is he, contact swinging? What is this? The 0-2. Swing and a drive. This one is blasted. Perfect. Perfect. He was not fooled on that one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. deals himself into the box. Hits it foul. Kicks and delivers. Swings. Hits a ground ball to short. Inning over. Welcome back. 8 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Connor Griffin leads off with his team down by a wide margin. Abner Uribe, the new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. One gone now. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Now batting for the Buckeyes, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Foul ball. Nice take. Not chasing that. Late with the swing there. Belts one deep. Tatis giving his all. Gone. It's a solo homer. Probably too little, too late, but now they trail by 7. Ohtani steps to the dish, looking to duplicate what Bobby Witt Jr. just did. Ohtani out at first. Jose Ramirez in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Swings and lifts one to right center. Crow Armstrong under this one. Hauls it in. That ends the inning. Now the left fielder, Max.
Left fielder.
The Buckeyes dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Devin Williams. Clark hitting lead off, and he looks at ball 1. Puts it on the ground to the right side. Pedroia, one gone here. So now the DH spot, Jose Bautista. Swung on and lifted to right. Grabs it on the run. Ozzie Albies steps to the plate. That's ripped into the outfield. Hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order they go. And it's still a 7-run game. Manny Ramirez at the plate. Hasn't reached first today, but that'll change eventually. Fouls away, 1-0-1. Ramirez ready. Swung on and lifted to left center. Crow Armstrong bolting towards it. Puts it away for the out. He's not a baby bomber anymore. Aaron Judge ready to swing. 0 for 3 after a couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Goes back to the slider, and it's 0-2. They ring him up right away. He went around. Down to the last out at Laughing Mountain Park. Triple digits, and it's a foul ball. And that's the final out of the game.